Namaste, guys. Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consulting, giving a big and beautiful shout out on this Saturday morning here in Denver, Colorado. It is 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for our daily dose of divine light, love, and power with our focus this morning on the light aspect, Adriana, Namaste, or the intelligence aspect of the soul. And a friend of mine, we were watching a movie last night, and it's one of my favorite movies from the year 2000. Brings back lots of warm and fuzzy memories, lots of comedy, and it's cheesy. It's a cheesy movie. And I didn't know this, but the movie was actually a remake from a 1967 movie. But as I watched this movie again, it's been many years since I've seen it. Andrew, I'm going to say, as I watched the movie again, I started to see the higher levels of truth, and I was like, aha! I was attracted to this movie because it had higher levels of truth. And truth attracts people. The light aspect, intelligence, attracts people, right? So as I'm watching it, I'm like, very interesting. So one of my favorite movies from the year 2000 called Bedazzled. Bedazzled, which starred Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. And the story is basically this guy who's super nerdy, who's socially awkward, falls in love with this girl that he knows nothing about. He falls in love with this girl at work, or works in the same building as him. And then he can't figure out how to get in a relationship with her. So he ends up building a relationship with the devil, who is Elizabeth Hurley. Amanda, Namaste. And ends up falling in, basically getting the opportunity to do 7 wishes. 7 wishes. And so he gets to frame the wishes to the devil, and then she snaps her fingers and the wish is fulfilled. But as you'll see throughout the movie, every single time he goes for the wish, it doesn't come out right. Right? And so I was thinking about that, because every time I watch a movie, and I think I got this from Master Choa, I don't know who else I would have gotten it from, but instead of just sitting and watching, I'm always sitting and dissecting and sitting and understanding and going, what's the energy behind what I'm watching? What's the energy of this character versus that character? What's the different rays that are taking place? What are the different chakras that are being activated or not activated enough? Whose ninja powers are being utilized? Whose ninja powers are not being utilized? So I'm always trying to dissect what's happening in a movie from the energetic viewpoint, because that makes me better at applying that into the everyday, ordinary, real world, right? So as I'm watching it, I'm going, why aren't his wishes materializing? Exactly. Adrian says, careful what you wish for. Why aren't his wishes materializing the way that he wants to? And this is connected to a class that Grandmaster Choa Koksui developed many, many years ago called Rosalind Namaste, called Kriya Shakti, which is how to use energy to materialize your needs, wants, and desires. So I thought to myself, okay, he wants this girl, but the way he's wording his wishes, it's backfiring on him every single time. Tina, Namaste, because he lacks awareness, he lacks understanding, right? He lacks awareness, he lacks understanding, and he lacks, correct, Adriana nailed it, lacks clarity. That's why we did a stream last week about writing things down. As you write something down, you get clarity, and you're able to go, this is what's important, this not so much, and this definitely not, I don't want this to happen. But because he didn't have clarity, he kept materializing the wrong things with the wishes of the devil. So it's a great movie. It's a B movie at best. Let's be real. But the lessons and some of the languages that are used at the end of the movie are like, bam, that's high level. That's high level, right? Joanna, Namaste. So that would be a recommendation, Jenna, Namaste, to check out that movie and to understand the light aspect, the intelligent aspect of the soul, is that we have to have clarity. We have to have clarity. And it's interesting, my friend asked the question, she goes, well, how did she say it? She goes, did he really have to go through all that suffering to arrive at that conclusion at the end? Did he, and that's such a great question. Did Brendan Fraser's character in Bedazzled have to go through all that suffering to arrive at the conclusion that he arrived at? And no, he didn't have to go through all that suffering. The reason he went through all that suffering is because he lacked awareness. So a yogi can sit, be still, be aware, ask questions and do things in the inner world to go, okay, if I did this, this is what's most likely going to happen. If I did this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, right? So developing awareness, you don't have to go through the trials and tribulations and burning your feet in the fire of the world. But most of us don't learn that way. Most of us learn through the stick from the lords of karma. Shri Nama Namaste, right? Most of us learn through the sticks of the lords of karma. We don't learn through the blessings and compassion of the teacher, or somebody who has been there and done that says, you know what, you shouldn't do that. So if Brendan Fraser's character had somebody that came into his life and to say, okay, you're interested in being in a relationship with that girl, do this, 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 and this, as opposed to trying to change the external, because that's part of the lesson. Everything that he's doing is trying to change the external. By the way, of the several different scenarios that take place, my favorite one, the one I can most relate to, ironically enough, is when he is a Colombian drug lord. I don't do drugs, not my thing, not my world, but the comedy connected to that is very, very funny, which, funny enough, my Spanish name in, I think it was 8th grade my Spanish name in 8th grade was Raul. Mary, namaste. So one of the characters in that scene of the movie is named Raul, and it's good comedy. It's wholesome, it's sweet. Well, not so wholesome because he's a Colombian drug lord that sells cocaine. But again, check out the movie. Let me know what you think. Be dazzled. So planting the seed right now for you guys, because several of you have been asking, so that's good. That means you guys are paying attention. Is that we're going to be we're switching it up on Tuesday. So you know how we do daily dose of divine light, love, and power? So we do 3 streams a day, one at 8 o'clock in the morning, one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and one at 6 o'clock in the evening. We're switching that up. Mary's giving a shout out from Athens. That we are going to be switching it up on Tuesday. We're going to be doing, instead of 3 streams, we're going to be doing 2 streams. 2 streams, one in the morning and one in the evening. The one in the morning is going to be a homework assignment connected to one of the aspects of the soul, connected to light, connected to love, or connected to power. Then your mission, if you choose to accept it, is doing that thing within that period of time, right? And then we all come together at the end of the day to follow up. How was your experience? What did you learn? What didn't you, blah, 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 right? Because these streams are designed to be practical spirituality for you. Practical spirituality. It's one thing to sit, to absorb information, to have understanding, go, yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. But it makes more sense, it's more beneficial, and it develops wisdom if you take what you learn in these streams and apply them into your day-to-day life. That is way more important. I'd rather do one stream, have you guys apply that one stream. Angela, namaste. Take that one stream, apply that one stream for a week, see no other streams, then see 10 streams a day for a week. Patty, namaste. Does that make sense? So we're going to be starting that on Tuesday. So in the morning, we have a homework assignment. We have a certain period of time throughout the day to accomplish that homework assignment, and then we follow up with each other. And I'll be doing the homework assignment with you. So it's not like, again, I'm preaching to you, not practicing what I preach, right? I'm going to be right there in it with you, and I'm going to have my own realizations and understandings around it, right? As Master Toho Koksui would say, if you want to master a subject, teach it. So if I want to master transformation, well, I have to teach other people how to transform, right? Make sense? So I hope that helps. For those of you who are joining us for the daily Twin Hearts meditation, we're going to be doing that in the next 20 minutes at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time. 20 minutes at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to be posting the Zoom link. The Zoom link is right below this video, but if you can't wait, we'll end this video and then I'll copy the Zoom link above. Feel free to share it with your friends, your family members, whomever. The bigger the group, the bigger the transformation. So love you guys very, very much, and I'll see you in 20 minutes. For those of you who need healing, reach out to me at Grandmaster Cho. Reach out to me at Grandmaster Cho. I'm becoming one with the teacher. So be it, so be it, so be it. For those of you, Yuvi, Atma Namaste. Mafuz, Atma Namaste. For those of you looking for healing, go to ChristianRLong.com. It's my name, it's my website. You can schedule a consultation or energy session right then and there, and I look forward to serving you in the near future. This is Christian Long. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye.